Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another movie edition of Movie Reviews with Carlos Cabral. This is your boy, Carlos Cabral, a.k.a. Carlos from the 813. And I gotta tell you, this movie, before I talk about this movie, I'm gonna talk about the real life events. Rest in peace to Pope Francis. And we have a new Pope. They did a real life conclave, and they voted for a dude from Chicago. Father Leo from Chicago, Illinois. Man, shout out to him. He's going to be our next Pope, and he's going to be moving in July to the Vatican City. So he'll be leaving the United States. Man, shout out to him. I know Chicago's got to be turning up by now. So, the movie is called Conclave. You know, you see it. That's the name of the title. That's the movie poster. It stars Ray Fiennes, who's also the producer and the executive producer. And he stars as the Dean of the Cardinals, Cardinal Father Thomas Lawrence, who investigate, because he's the dean of the colleges, he decides who's going to be the next pope. So he investigates the candidates and see what happened behind closed doors, if they're really very clean and if they are to the word of God. And it's crazy. It's a Christian movie, but however, it's more of a political thriller mixed with Christianity, and it's like becoming a pastor or becoming a priest or becoming the Pope. This movie's crazy. Ray Fiennes gave a phenomenal performance, an amazing performance as Thomas Lawrence. I believe he was nominated for Best Actor. This movie did receive awards, so shout out to Conclave. I think it's a good film. You know, it's about deciding who's going to be the next pope. And I like the way they handled it. I like the way they told the story. John Lithgow is phenomenal as the villain, as his Father Tremblay. Stanley Kubrick is Father Bellini. Carlos Diaz, Father Benitez. I'm not going to tell you the movie, but excuse me. You got to watch the movie to understand it. So there's some good scenes. There was a middle scene where I just busted my ass laughing. But there's a scene that's very heartbroken because there was an African American that's trying to be the Pope, the first black African American Pope in history. But that didn't happen. You just gotta watch the movie. It's very heartbreaking, and how he lost that, it's a heartbreaking scene. And that scene actually shows what an African American goes on in real life. So, but other than that, there's some great scenes in this film. You gotta check out the ending. Yes, the ending is very funny, very controversial, but the ending is what proves out it's a standout in the movie. So, Edward Berger directed a very good film, very crafty, very smart. And if you're in Christianity, this movie's for you. So with Conclave, I'm going to give Conclave a 9 out of 10. I had a good time. No BS required. The next movie I will review will be Runner, starring Ben Affleck and Justin Timberlake. This is your boy Carlos from the 813, a.k.a. Carlos Cabral. I'm getting out of here, guys. I'll see you in the next movie review.